Simi University, campus that knows no bounds when it comes to the paranormal and extra mundane. Assuming you believe the stories, that is. If you had any grief choking down the tall tales, maybe you'll have better luck swallowing this pill. It was dead of May during my last semester when Marcellus Dean walked into my dorm. We weren't acquainted, but I'd definitely heard of him. Had a rep for hanging with bad crowds. Got booted from college a few years back for busting some kid's lip open. Didn't take any real heat, though. When you're the police chief's kid, you never do. That her?
That's her. Real looker, ain't she?
And she just started ignoring your texts?
Last few weeks, she kept saying she's busy. Always in the middle of something. But I don't buy it no more. She's duping me. I could feel it.
Why don't you just track her phone? I'm sure they got an app for that.
Saw your story in the Daily. I need hard evidence and someone I know can get it for me.
Well, I'm flattered you came to me with this. But I gotta tell you, I ain't all that interested. See these? I've worked plenty of cuckold capers in my time. And believe me, the amount of dirt that blackens these nails from that kind of digging isn't worth what it takes to get them white again. Besides, finals are in a few days. Studying would be a much wiser use of my time.
Think passing your finals will score you that?
Career-wise? Sure, eventually.
I'm betting you want it now. It's all yours to take the job. I'll even tie a bow around it.
What exactly do you need me to do that you can't do yourself?
If Donna's messing around, I'm better off having a sleuth scope it out. If she caught me on her tracks, she just covered them. Then I'd never know for sure if I was right. I gotta get where I'm going. I'm late. What's it gonna be? You in or you out?
Late for what?
Work?
I'll get back to you. It wasn't the cash that got my attention. It was that the wallet it was in belonged to Marcel. From what I knew, he still lived at home with not a single career prospect outside of flipping burgers. What kind of job could a kid with no future have that he could walk around with a pocket full of Franklins? I'd parked a little ways back, so as not to tip him off that I'd followed him. Didn't look like a fast food joint. A pretty run-down one if it was.
Sunset Boulevard is a lonely place.
Sunset Boulevard is a lonely place. So the snapshot.
Identification is necessary.
Been told I got a great smile, but you could have at least waited till I said cheese.
Phone. Card or cash?
Say what?
Entry's 150. Card or cash? Very good. Down the hall, to the left.
Gee, thanks. It was the kind of racket you'd expect to hear at a Young Peaches concert. But my gut told me that's not what this was. I'd never been here before, but I knew where I was now. And why Marcel's knuckles were purple. If you're scratching your head, I'll clue you in. Underground brawls like this are supposedly held in secret all over. People shell out a pretty penny to watch two lugs knock the tar out of each other. No strings attached. The only rule here is not to get killed. In-person crowd brings in decent dough. But the big bucks come from the parts of the net you only see if you dive deep enough, where organizers can stream unsanctioned events, rake in millions, and never get caught. They never hold two fights in the same place. And best of all, they got a method for dealing with rats. A little bright. Suppose it's too late to ask for a refund, huh?
This is Ben. Spotted trying to make off with tonight's take. Shame you had to fall down those stairs, ain't it? We know who you are. Our biometric software made you in seconds. We know your name and we know where you live.
Well, now, that's awkward. I don't know those things about you, Dollface.
Unless you don't want folks recognizing your face, I suggest you wipe that smirk off it.
Yeah, all right.
Only reason we don't bump you off is because Marcel vouched for you. But no more favors, you hear? We see you near one of our events again, you'll go to sleep and wake up to a light very much brighter than this one. Here's a map. Go find your car.
Word of the wise. You're gonna tail somebody and get caught doing it, you might want to lock the door behind you. You gotta keep mindful about reprisals and all that.
What'd you say to those suits about me back there?
That we know each other. I invited you. Misunderstanding. You're welcome. Let me take a look at that lip.
What was all that mumbo about software?
Biometrics, new stuff. One pick, they got everything on you. Phone, address, social security, medical records.
Never knew anybody that had their heart on the right side of their chest.
It's a rare condition.
You seem like a rare kind of broad. Any other abnormalities I should know about?
Yeah. I'm allergic to men.
Wasn't making a pass at your sister, just an observation. It is a bit lonely in here.
I take care of myself.
I'm sure you do.
Why'd you cover for me?
Why'd you follow me?
My curiosity got away from me. I went after it.
Suppose you decided to get curious about Donna.
Suppose you decide to walk out that door and I remember to lock it this time. I don't work for criminals.
To be frank, Angel, you don't have much of a choice. See, for one, I'm offering you a lot of cash, and two, you owe me a little something for saving your hide. Back there, they only flew because I'm the champ. Those boys need me. Same way, I need you. They cut you a break this time, but I'd hate to tell them. Despite warnings, you continue to stick your neck where it didn't belong. Catch my drift? There. Where she works. Good place to start. A lot of fellas turn up there. Half now. We'll be in touch.
I must have been the first person in history to get strong-armed into accepting money. Around 8 the next night, I made it just in time to catch the show.
I may not know where I'm going. I don't mind if I'm with you. I may not have all the answers, but I know I have a few. And though we've all been told we've only one life, I'll live on in all the stories they'll write. If you want to, I can write you in mine. All you need is to play nice.
Donna Stillwell, a real Shiva. The kind of dame that could walk into a room and turn men's heads till their necks snapped like poor Ben's leg.
When we're apart, I just moan. And when you're here, I still do. Come with me and make your fantasies true. I don't need you, but I'll scream that I do. Though I know you could be using me too. To just hear said, I love you, is all that I'll ask. And
Thank you. That song is called I May, and it's available on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play. And if you want to add me on Twitter or Instagram, my name is Dusk Till Donna. That's D-O...
Ladies and gentlemen, Donna Stillwell. Let's hear it for her. What a voice, huh? Alrighty, the band's gonna take a little break, but they'll be back in a while, so don't nobody go nowhere.
Say, Babyface, how's about another gin and tonic?
Your server will be right with you, boys.
Oh, I was hoping you'd join us. You can cozy up right here next to me.
I can get you your drink, but that's the best I can do.
Oh, come on now. What? I got to tip extra to get you to stay?
This ain't that kind of club, mister. Do you see any poles around here?
Shame. Bet you could do a lot with those legs.
Bourbon on the rocks?
Listen, dime piece. You stand up there to be looked at, not chisel the customers. Advertise yourself like that again and you're out of here. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Do something about this outfit. More skin.
Whatever you say, Johnny. Weasel. Got my bourbon?
Don't let him bother you, honey. He's a Neanderthal.
It ain't him I'm worried about. My demo got rejected. Again.
Oh, no fooling. What'd they say?
Adequate, but average. Same thing they always say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the only hits I'm getting on social media are guys asking for lewd. I'm never gonna get out of here.
Here comes Loverboy.
Wow. Now that was something.
What are you doing here, Luke? I thought you didn't hang out in places like this.
You said you're going on tonight. I came to see the show. Thought you might want to grab a bite if you're off soon.
Oh, that's real sweet of you, Buster, but I told you. I can't. Is something wrong with your eyes?
No?
You know what? Never mind.
Actually, dinner would be nice.
Yeah?
The only problem is I work late tonight, but I'll drop you a line as soon as I'm free.
Great. Then I'll see you in class tomorrow?
Yes, you will.
Might have a lead. Luke named Luke. Don't know his last name.
What'd you see?
Not enough to confirm any homeworking, but I'm 9 for 10. He and Donna are more than just chums.
Fine. Keep on him. Find out what you can and get back to me.
Marcel didn't have Donna's class schedule, so the next morning, I decided to pay a call on an old friend.
Cece, a word?
Did you see this?
Some folks will do anything for a couple of views.
5 million's a whole lot more than a couple.
For the food truck.
Spoiling me, huh? Because you want something or out of the kindness of your heart?
Well, the doc did say I was born with it in the right place. But if it's all the same, let me ask you something?
You need me to opt for you again?
Depends on your answer. You know anything about Donna Stillwell?
Honey fellas lined up around the block to go out with her.
Any chance a mook named Luke's got a fast pass?
Luke McMary takes contemporary society with her. Rumor has it Donna shacked up with the professor once to get a grade change.
Dinkle, right?
Who else? Luke's deemed the only one who didn't think it was true.
Wouldn't be shocked either way. Anything else?
I hear she and Luke study on the reg now. Class ought to be getting out soon if you want to catch him.
Thanks, Cece. Hey, I'm not gonna be in English. Let me know if there's any homework.
Will do.
I stuck to them like gum to a shoe all day. He carried her books, and she laughed at his jokes. Suggestive indicators, but nothing that escaped plausible deniability. As cozy as they were, they never let their hands get more than a few inches apart. That is, until they went back to the club later that evening. I'll be damned. Marcel was right. All I needed now was the money shot.
What was that?
Who's there?
It's over, Donna. Jig's up.
You!
Say, what is this?
Marcel sent you?
To see what you were like with other guys when he wasn't.
What's she on about, Donna?
Luke,
You're still going with Marcel?
You didn't know? You didn't tell him?
No. I can't believe that Marcel's got his flunkies following me around. Why can't he just leave me alone?
You're one to talk about sneaking around when you're the one with your hand in the cookie jar.
Say, what do you suppose you're gonna do with that photo?
Pass it along to my client, and then get out from under his boot.
Oh, but you can't!
I can, sister. All I gotta do is tap the screen. Easier now than it's ever been.
Wait, please.
You know what I'm in if I don't come through with this?
Yeah, the same thing I'll be in if you do.
Well, you should have thought of that before you decided stepping out was a good idea. Oh, hell with it. Marcel will be out for blood. He's gonna want it from both of you. This one might deserve it. If I send you to the gallows along with her, my conscience might keep me up at night. And I like my beauty sleep.
So you're gonna keep this quiet?
That's right, sweetheart. But for everyone's sake, I hope your boy toy here smartens up and takes a powder before Marcel starts an investigation of his own.
I may not have all the answers, but I know I have a few.
Gotta get me a lock.
She's brilliant, isn't she?
Not exactly my go-to, but she leaves an impression.
You'll see. She'll be heard all over the world one day.
She can already be heard all over the world. She just ain't.
Luke, darling, would you give us a few moments?
Of course. I'll be right outside.
Nice lapdog. Does he fetch too?
You don't like me much, do you?
I don't much like getting bold into shadowing two-timers. Go with my gut. And my gut says you're trouble.
You don't even know me.
I know you hang out with bad news like Marcellus Dean. And Luke's colorblind if he thinks the flag that raises is anything but crimson.
No need baring your teeth. I didn't come here to scrap. I need your help.
With what?
Marcel? I'm afraid he'll find out about Luke and I'm even more afraid of what he'll do if he does.
You want to know the length of his reach by now? So the question on my lips is, why step out on him in the first place? What's new boy got that old boy doesn't? Can't be money.
You don't understand.
Oh, I understand plenty. Skirts like you will take them off for anyone as long as you get what you want. So what are you looking to skim from Luke?
Maybe he's nice to talk to.
Oh, and he gets you. Like nobody else does. Am I right? But it took you a full minute to get him under your thumb.
Why are you so...
You can try to spin this tale however you want. It doesn't change what you are. You're a tramp. And sooner or later, you're gonna get what's coming to you. don't bother singing me this tired song about being lonely and misunderstood. I've memorized the lyrics. You think you can come down here and try to take me for some kind of fool or sap? Well, I'm neither. And you're both if you think this is anyone's fault but your own.
Six months ago, Marcel came to the club and offered me a drink. He was charming, he had money, told me I was beautiful and that he'd take care of me. So what's a girl like me to do but fall for him? After a while, he wanted to know where I was at all times. And if he didn't like the answer, and he never liked the answer, I wanted to go to the police with these. But with the police chief being who he is, I figured it wouldn't do any good. Can't you see that I am trapped? Marcel's got me caged like a bird, and I just gotta break free. Can't you see that I am terrified of him? I need your help. Please.
Well, I guess until I find a way to bring down Marcel and his whole operation, the best thing for you to do would be to blow this spur.
Leave town? But I'm a college student. I haven't the money for that.
No. But Marcel does. And I can get it from him.
I know where he keeps it. We could go there tonight and take it all.
Hold it, sister. You're not going anywhere near that house.
But you just said that...
You got my sympathy, not my trust. We take all the money, Marcel sent a whole garrison after us to get it back. No. We gotta take just enough so that he won't miss it. Won't even notice it's gone. I'll go tonight. You and Luke get your things together and we'll meet someplace after, and then you and he can bounce.
Nobody has ever done something so nice for me. How can I ever repay you?
Don't thank me yet. The lights were all out at Marcel's place when I got there that night. Nobody home. Soon as I stepped inside, though, that feeling in my gut hit me again. This time, much worse than ever before.
Doing here, Luke? Hoping you're not thinking I'm stupid.
I'll tell you, it ain't looking too good. Get out of here.
Why? So you can make off with all that money for yourself?
What are you talking about?
I think you got the means and the motive. You might even decide to pin it on Donna. You say you don't trust her? Well, I don't rightly trust you neither. I'm here to make sure you keep your end of the deal.
Stay close and keep your yap shut.
God, I'd sure like to show that punk what for.
Donna said it was in a gym bag.
She showed me the photos, you know. Last night. He deserves worse than what he did to her.
You gonna talk or you gonna help?
I guess I ought to thank you.
Thank me.
She never gave me a second glance till we met you.
Huh.
And I was supposed to transfer to Stanford next semester, too. Shame I'm gonna have to defer now. But if it means keeping Donna safe, then that's all the consolation I'll need.
Fell for her hard, didn't you?
Face first.
Uh-huh.
That it?
Think so, yeah. Donna said to me. I was out before I even hit the ground. I came to after what couldn't have been more than half an hour. Luke was dead. The money was gone. And I was too late. Donna? Donna, I need you to put the gun down.
I had to.
Donna, it's okay.
I had to.
You're safe now. Just put the gun down, please. Where's everybody?
It's after hours. I knew the owner and I had a key.
What happened?
I don't know how he knew I was in here, but he came in and he started punching me. I don't know how I got the gun away from him.
Donna, Luke's dead.
I know.
Gotta call the cops.
What is it?
That yours?
Yeah. Shouldn't we call the police?
Sure, let's call the cops. But first, let's get the story straight. Starting with the money.
The money?
Yeah. My guess is you were after it for months. Probably since you first met Marcel in the club. He sounds like all the other saps you think. Except, unlike them, he's got real cash. But soon you realize you can't skim it without getting made. Surely Marcel sent his goons to get it back. You get bored. You start ignoring his texts. Try to figure the best way to get rid of him. That's when Luke and I come into the picture.
What are you talking about?
You probably had me made from the second we saw each other. You knew I was tailing you and you knew the reason why. You faked the photos and fed me that bunk about abuse. And then you sent Luke after me to fetch the cash. And that's when you stabbed him.
No!
You took the gun.
Stop it!
You lured Marcellus here after his fight, and you took your aim, you pulled the trigger.
That's not true!
Then prove it's not. How'd your handwriting end up on this note?
I don't know.
Well then, let's see what the cops make of all this.
You ought to write crime novels. That wasn't bad.
Suppose I screamed.
Be my guest. I record in here. Nothing's getting through these walls.
So what now, Donna? You just shoot me and take off with the money?
I could care less about the money.
So what then? Am I meant to believe you're just insane?
No! What's insane is feeling like your own body doesn't belong to you. What's insane is working hard for a degree that you don't even want. What's insane is that people would rather listen to an illiterate girl who mocks talk show audiences than someone with actual talent. You know how Marcel got in that little fight club? When he roughed that kid, someone streamed it online. Now he makes thousands every week. Marcellus Dean, college dropout, makes thousands a week using his fists instead of his brain. But that's how it works nowadays. Everyone's gotta have an in, a gimmick. And now I got mine. Oh, I can already see the newspapers. Local nightclub singer shoots police chief's son in self-defense. I'll tell them all how Marcel killed Luke and then attacked me in a jealous rage. I have never been more frightened in all of my life, but somehow I found the strength to fight back. And
then folks will listen to her music.
Out of pity at first, but then they'll start to really listen. And once they hear what I have to say, they're not going to want to stop. I'll become a beacon of hope for every young woman in this generation. I'll be an icon, a hashtag.
Where's the money?
Check your trunk. More than triple your original commission, I believe. All you gotta do is walk out this door and never breathe a word of this to anyone. And we're both free. Everyone gets what they want. Or you can stay here and become Marcel's other victim.
That's a generous offer. And I wish I could believe it. But I gotta come right out and say I ain't moving from this spot. It's not just because I don't one bit like what you've done. There's no way you haven't figured I'll squeal to the cops the second I turn my back on you.
You just couldn't leave things alone, could you?
I go with my gut.
911, what's your emergency?
Help! He tried to kill me!
And that was it. Lights out. I'd been played. We all had been. She'd taken us for a ride and kicked us all out on the street.
This one's alive, sir.
Congratulations, Donna. You might have gotten away with it. It's just too bad you aimed for the heart.